What's up, y'all? It's Maya, back at it again with another video. Hey. So, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about my pregnancy, how it went, how long my labor was, and all that good, yucky stuff. If you are 17 years or younger, please exit out this video. This is not for you. And if you don't want to hear about pregnancy and yucky stuff like that, exit out the video too. I've been getting a lot of questions on specific things like how long did my labor take, what medicines did I use after labor, just what was it like, and specific questions like that. So the first question I have is, how did I handle my postpartum? Personally, I feel like I'm still handling my postpartum. My son turns 11 months next week. What I do, I just try to be better than I was yesterday. I have a really bad temper. I'm trying to get it together. But yeah, postpartum, every woman is different. Some women don't even have postpartum. Some women are just happy throughout their post-pregnancy. Some women are just full of life, and other women do go through heavy postpartum. Some are like, they don't know if they're going through postpartum. It's very confusing, so I suggest you guys look it up, do your research on Google. I don't think you should search things on Google why you're pregnant, because that also gives you anxiety. It gave me anxiety. I was like looking up so many questions on Google, and it just scared the shit out of me. So it's up to you, you know what I mean? If you want to read about that stuff and get specific information, do that. I can suggest meditation. You can start with like 5-minute meditation. Meditation is literally just focusing on your breath. And then if you get distracted by thoughts, you have to refocus back on your breathing. And that'll help you clear your mind in the process. So that does help. I haven't meditated in a long time, and I need to get back to it. But yeah. The second question is, how long did it take me to start work again? I believe I started working 4 months after I gave birth. It was pretty overwhelming because the separation anxiety. I really wanted to be near my son. He really wanted to be near me. But money's got to be made, and that's just that. So it took me about 4 months. Next question. Am I breastfeeding? No, I'm not breastfeeding. But, oh wow. The next question is, if not, what brand of formula do I use? Similac is one of the best formulas. My son absolutely hated Enfamil. He did not like it. Some babies do like Enfamil. But Enfamil and Similac, I guess, are one of the best formulas you can use. How was the healing process? My God. The healing process was hell. It was like a motherfucker. Like, it was just, I felt pressure when I peed near my little bean. I don't want to say the word, but yeah, so I felt pressure down there when I peed. I had to wait like 6 weeks to have sex. It was a lot. It was torture, but looking at my son and just laughing, playing, and spending time with him really made me happy throughout the healing process. So you just gotta focus on your son or your daughter. You gotta focus on your baby to be really content and happy with the healing process, because it is not fun. What materials did I use? I'm confused about this question. Materials. Yeah, I don't know how to answer that question. What materials did I use? Cotton. I wore cotton. Regular underwear. Definitely grandma panties when you're healing. You have to wear pads right after you give birth, because I was bleeding excessively. Like, I was bleeding a lot after I gave birth. Thank God it wasn't hemorrhage. How long was I in labor? I was in labor for 40 hours.
40.
I went into labor at around 5 a.m. Got there at 6:30. We left at like 5:30. I waited all day And around 8 p.m. they checked to see how far I was dilated, and I was only 2 centimeters, and I was fucking panicking because I'm like, I've been here since 6:30 a.m. and I'm only 2 centimeters. Like, what the I was so upset. The nurses just kept reassuring me that first time moms take a long time to open up, and the whole time you're feeling contractions, that's your body telling you, I'm opening. It's time for the baby to come. I'm on my way, Mom. That's what your baby's telling you. I'm on my way. My son was jaundice, and that is like, I guess, lack of pigmentation in your skin, which causes your skin to be a little yellow and the white part of your eyes to be yellow. They held my son in an incubator for 3 hours, brought him back to me to breastfeed for 30 minutes, took him for another 3 hours, brought him back to me for 30 minutes. I was panicking. They were like, you need to get sleep. I could not get any sleep being away from my baby down the hall, you know? And then they had somebody on the floor. It was like an elderly nurse. And I remember looking in the window, watching her feed my son formula, and she looked like she was going to pass out. She looked like she was going to drop my son. And I was like, stormed back to my room to let my nurse know, like, you better go get her before I do. She looked like she finna drop my son, and I'm not having none of that. Make sure you're on that, checking on your baby, or having the father of your child check on the baby while you're sleeping. The father of my child and me, we work really hard on being a team. It is a necessity. It is vital for you to be a team with the father of your child, because nobody else is going through what y'all are going through every day, every night. So when I finally actually dilated to 10 centimeters, this is what happened. I ended up getting the epidural shot when I was 5 centimeters because I could not take the pain anymore. It was just too much to withstand. So I was just like, shoot me up with the epidural. So when they shot me with the epidural, 30 minutes passes and I'm like, wow, I can't feel my legs. I can barely move them. So they're like, don't put your leg on the edge of the bed because you can end up falling with your leg. I ended up taking a nap because they're like, you need as much rest as possible so you can push your son out. So I said, all right, I'm gonna get some rest. I went to bed. Hours passed. They checked me. I'm 7 centimeters. I go back to sleep. A couple hours passes. I think it's the next day. They check me. I'm about like 8 to 9. And my boyfriend ended up leaving and going to get some stuff that we needed for the baby. Right when he got there and they check me, I'm 10 centimeters. So they're like, okay, it's time to push. And I'm like just waking up from a nap. I'm like dazed. I'm like, what the hell? All right, let's do this. So 10 people come in the room. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What's going on? Lights come on. It's bright as hell in there. My legs are just spread wide open. And they're like, okay, so what I want you to do is hold in all your energy and push. And I'm thinking it's like the movies. It is not like the movies, y'all. It's not. After she saw me be all theatrical and dramatic, she was like, don't scream. Don't scream. And I was like, all right. So I had to hold my breath. I had to push. It felt like hours I was pushing. Apparently I was pushing for like 20 minutes. I'm literally like, I can't, I'm tired, I can't. And my boyfriend is telling me, push, baby, push, you got this, we got this, we gonna get our son out today. Push him out, push, baby, push. My boyfriend got his forehead to my forehead. I'm like, okay, I got this, you know? That's why I say y'all gotta be a team. Y'all gotta really be a team. So he's telling me, push, baby, push. I end up pushing, and I hear my mom go, oh, I see his hair, Maya, push, I see his hair. I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta do this. He close. And I'm just like, So I literally got all the energy from my body, and I pushed with all my might. And I promise you, I felt like I was finna pass out. I was like, I'm about to pass out. This is all I got left in me. If this don't work, I'm gonna pass out. So I literally used all my energy. I pushed out, and I hear him crying, and I'm like, yes, he's out. My family's like, oh my God, look at his hair. He has so much hair. They laid him on my chest, and I was just in heaven after that. Whatever was happening down there, I didn't even care. I didn't even care what was going on down there, because my only worry and concern was my baby. So it was the most beautiful, gruesome, amazing, fantastic moment of my life. Like, nothing can compare to the love that a mother has for her kid. Like, amazing. Look, I'm getting hot just talking about it. I'm all glossy. But yeah, 40 hours was worth it. It was worth it. And then after that, I was almost there for a full week because he was jaundiced and they were doing that whole procedure. It was worth it. It was so worth it. My baby's father, my boyfriend, he was doing pretty good throughout the whole process, and then it just was taking too long. We were there day after day, and like the day before we left, my boyfriend like broke down because he's like, I want my baby, you know what I mean? Like, this is too much. This is too much. That's how my pregnancy went. That's how my labor went. I have a 10.5-month-old son, and he's almost a year, and I'm blessed. Blessings. Peace, love, and abundance, y'all. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you like my channel, subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any other suggestions, comment them down below. I appreciate y'all for watching this video. And y'all got a kiss. All right, peace out. Bye. Make sure you walk a lot during your pregnancy. Make sure I suggest light workouts because you need to have core strength when you push your baby out. It is not like the movies. It is not like the movies, y'all. It's not like the movies. You can't scream and exude all your energy. You have to hold in your energy, and you basically have to hold your breath when you push the baby out because you need all the energy you can get to get the baby out. That is the goal. Oh, and I had a vaginal delivery, so I don't know what C-sections are like, so I can't really answer any questions about C-sections, but for vaginal deliveries, this is what I went through. Those are some tips. I hope I helped a couple of new moms out there wondering about new things. If you guys have any more questions about my delivery and my birth, comment them down below or follow me on Instagram. Y'all know the deal. ChunTheHunn.
And if y'all really fuck with me, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel.